Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. A couple of things have come up this morning. One thing is the fact that the gold story has rejected that 1270.72 resistance. Now looking at silver, it is struggling at this 1745 level. For those that are trading from a bullish stance, I do heed some caution due to the fact that we may get a rejection from either from 45 or from $17.60 and then eventually see the market fall back to $16.80. What is more convincing is the fact that we've got a doji in here, or nearly two dojis in here, that give me the outlook that we are seeing some hesitation towards the upside and we could be looking for a sharp turnaround, so do be a little bit cautious. For those who want to trade from the short side, well, we can shorten the market from current levels around $17.35, but place your stop above 60. That will keep it in pretty much safe for the move that may eventually come through to the downside. So let's have a look at gold. Well, as you can see from gold, the market did challenge the upside and did strike a high of 1270 before rejecting. And from the prices slumping, they did record a low of 59. Now, right in front of that support of 58 could see further pressure as the technicals are turning over. Now, I do expect to see some challenge from that 58 level, but the next target comes in at 1251 to 53 and reassess from there. Any advances on the day should find resistance towards 1267 and above there firmly at 1270 to 72. Well, as you can see, the Australian dollar has found a bit of an upward bias overnight, and as the market clearly indicates at this point, the ADX has no trend and also the MACD has consolidated above this zero axis. But the stochastic, however, still keeps to a negative crossover. It is viewed that the market will continue to struggle towards 74.75 and above there firmly at 75.15.25. It's most likely that the momentum is coming back into the market purely for the fact that we do have tomorrow private capital expenditure and also retail sales, which is to release at 11:30, which could see the market factoring in a slight bullish bias, but then eventually we should see the market turn back to the downside with the support still holding at 73.80.95. Well, with a slightly softer US dollar overnight, the market actually for the euro has retested that 112 handle, but didn't sustain after recording a high of 112.04. Now, it is viewed that the market will still fail towards this region of 1240 to 1280 figure, with the immediate support now coming in at 111.45. And then beneath there, I see further support, and I do expect to see this level challenged at 110.70.90, while we still see a cap and failing challenges towards the upside. And if we see a break beneath 110.70, this will give further exposure to the downside. Now, one thing to note is the fact that the technicals are breaking down, with this histogram just going through zero, crossing over here on the MACD signal, and also we have a stochastic that's also breaking down. So I do expect to see further weakness in the coming session. Now, I did highlight yesterday that $yen had further weakness to come, and it looks like the market has finally won that challenge after breaking beneath the 111 handle. Currently trading at 110.80, the market looks to the support at 110.55, and it is viewed from 110.05.15 that the demand or buyers or the bulls will return from that level and re-challenge the top side with immediate resistance coming in now at 111.45. That's minor, and above there at 111.90. However, that being said, if the demand is actually less than what the market may expect, then we could see a break under 110.05 and look back towards the 108 region. But this looks unlikely at this moment in time. Well, the sterling went to the top side, challenge that top side level around 128.60.75, and clearly found a struggle once it clipped a high of 86 and fell rather sharply to a low of 127.90 overnight. To me, the fact is that the break of 128.30.45, the bulls went back to re-challenge that level, which is a little bit high at 128.60. However, I still expect to see further weakness coming into the session today. Immediate support comes in at 127.55 with 127.10 beneath. Now, it is viewed that if a break from that level would spark further bearishness and open the way towards 125.30.60, which I've highlighted here. Technically, it is mainly that these two indicators hold this pattern that keeps this view to eventually achieve its objective. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day ahead.